Welcome to the Pulse of Spokane. Kent Adams here, and we're going to talk taxes. What a fun subject. Why did I draw this short straw on this? No, I'm kidding. We all love to do our taxes. We got a reprieve in that we don't have to have them in until May 17th. However, the sooner you do it, one less thing to think about and worry about, okay? Because we all always worry about taxes. We're going to talk about a free service that can help you and see if you qualify and all of that. Next on the Pulse of Spokane.
When COVID shut down construction, the Spokane Home Builders Association fought to get our industry back up and running. We are meeting the need of a record housing shortage with builder members like Eric Madsen Homes and Ryan Built Homes, local experts, proven leaders. We are the Spokane Home Builders Association, building our community one home at a time.
Well, I promised you that we'd be talking with taxes. And who else would we have but Tim Henkel from United Way? United Way, and we're going to talk taxes?
Exactly.
Did I miss something there?
Absolutely not, Kent. Come on.
Okay. This isn't the first year, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
That you're doing what, free taxes for people or low price taxes?
Right. So we've actually been offering a service, free taxes preparation for individuals across the community for probably the last 10 years.
Really? Okay.
And so they typically have all been done on site.
Yes.
You and I are interacting back and forth
Yeah.
with someone. And something called COVID got in our way about a year ago now.
Yes, it sure did.
And we were operating a tax site in our office, and actually there's 9 other sites across the community. And we've been recruiting volunteers, having those done. There's been upwards of 5,000 households that have had their taxes done for free every year in person. Several years ago, our national organization, United Way, they put together an online service built around platforms, H&R Block, TaxSlayer, others, and it's a free service. So that you can go on in the comfort of your home and do your taxes for free. There's actually a call line that you need help.
Okay, so you can call somebody because
you can call.
We all know our wives are going to get stuck in something or whatever, right? Yeah.
Exactly. And so that service has been available, and a year ago we had upwards of 300 households locally that used that. And the average return for those households was about $1,100. So the point that we do this service and have operated the service and received grants and volunteers are involved in this work with us is that it gets as much money back in people's hands that we possibly can.
Right.
Through tax credits, through refunds, things that they don't know that they're eligible for. And so because of the pandemic, there's now only one live site, if you will, where you can go in person. And I believe all of those are scheduled appointments already, even with the extension out into May 17th at this stage. But this free service, My Free Taxes, is available to everyone to go on, use that website and go in and enter your taxes, take advantage of every opportunity you have with that to get as much in return as possible. And we're really, and appreciate you giving us a chance to promote it because most people don't know about it.
Yes. And I think it's important because, yes, things have gotten easier with the systems these days and everything else, but everybody's situation is quite unique.
Right.
And I assume that there are a lot of scenarios in there that helps walk people through and so forth. And then you can call someone if I'm on page 32 and this is the question and I don't know how to best answer it.
Right, exactly. And that's really what it's there for. The biggest thing for us, though, is to let people know that it's out there.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, last year we had about 300 households that used that. Love to turn that into 600, if you will, this year just because that free site or that in-person site isn't available. So here's this resource that's out there, and really we're targeting it to households that go to some place to have their taxes done and will pay upwards of $200 or more. So suddenly that $1,100 or $1,200 that they were going to get back gets reduced.
Yeah, you lose some of the value in that.
And so once again, that's really what we're hoping more and more people can use that.
Well, and let's face it, it's been a tough year for all of us, okay?
You bet.
And on so many levels,
You
right?
bet.
I don't know about you, but I've craved the fact that I've had lunch meetings recently with people
Right.
to be able to sit. I mean, when we couldn't even have coffee because it was so cold, you couldn't sit outside,
Right.
you know? But welcome back. How much we've missed the interaction with people.
Exactly.
And so forth. But be able to do this, to get some dollars back, probably more than you would maybe if you weren't going through the system and so forth.
Right.
And we can all use the dollars, every family in Spokane. So,
Yeah. There's no one that can't use that. And again, one of the target audiences, if you will, for us is those that are working every day
Yeah.
and struggling to make ends meet.
Right.
I can tell you that over a third of the residents here in Spokane County, via a summary, a report that we put together that's called the ALICE study, Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. Those that are working every single day to make ends
Right.
meet, nearly a third of those are sincerely struggling,
Yeah.
paycheck to paycheck,
Right,
or
right.
sometimes, and especially this past year, really challenged
Yes.
to make things. So is this capacity?
And this is a 24-hour service to get
you
online,
can
right?
go, I wake up at 3:00 in the morning and I'm worried about getting my taxes done. And
Yeah.
yes, you're right. You can wait till May 17th. Don't do that.
No kidding. No kidding.
But you wake up at 3:00 in the morning,
yeah.
log on and make it happen.
Now, if you get on and the kids are yelling in the next room, can you pause things and come back?
Come back.
Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we all have life struggles. of-
Exactly.
Of things. I got to go pick up my granddaughter or
Right,
whatever it may
right.
be, that we don't lose the
Right,
impact.
Right.
That,
or I
the
forgot
input.
that document.
Right,
And,
right,
Yeah, where
right.
did I put that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Now,
it's-
where do you find the volunteers to do this? What
well,
a great group.
It's very cool. A number of retirees have come back year after year after year, but one of our greatest pools have been with Eastern Washington and Gonzaga.
Okay.
And a few Whitworth students that come in and volunteer their time, and oftentimes they're the counting students.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
So it's a great chance for them to learn how to do that. But I would also tell you, we've had individuals that actually have used the service themselves
Okay.
in the past, gone on to do some things, and then came back
Neat.
and served
I
as
love that.
volunteers. So,
I love
but honestly, it's been the students that have been our kind of backbone of assistance with that, and so it's been a great experience for them to learn how to walk through that tax system, if you will,
Right,
and
yeah.
get those done, but also to engage with the community.
Yeah.
And understand that that there are people out there that have some really challenging, interesting, unique circumstances, and they need this extra help.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
We've had interns from Whitworth and especially Gonzaga.
Sure.
And I'll tell you, we've had some of the best folks come in.
Yeah.
These kids, I call anyone under 50 kids, okay? Yeah.
You and I share that problem, Ken.
Okay, yeah. And I don't remember being 50.
Okay.
But great for them to get actual practical experience. And in some cases, we've had interns that have come in and at the end of their experience go, okay, I now know what I don't want to do.
Yeah.
There was too much pressure to be on the air or to whatever, and give them some real practical experience.
Yeah.
And we had a gal on who wanted to go into IT and all of that, and at Gonzaga tried out broadcast, and that's what she wants to do now.
Yeah.
So I think we all need that, and sometimes we're not getting that, and we don't often get that except for the basics when we go work at McDonald's or somewhere else. And I think we need to try out what might be a lifetime engagement in terms of work, although I think most of these days don't work at one place. They have different careers and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is great. So we want to at least double the number this year.
It would be fabulous.
Okay.
I'm going to take, if we get 5 more from this today, it's a win, ultimately. It would be fabulous, mostly because, like I said, all those in-person sites, there were 9 of them consistently over the years in the past, and we have 1 this year.
Yeah.
And so, again, any kind of resource that we can get out there for people to use, again, to maximize
And
literally
hopefully
the
next year
return.
we'll be back to where we can have some some sites where people can come and sit down and
You bet.
and so forth.
You bet.
All right, now comes the time.
Okay.
Where do I look to get more information?
Well, that would be our website, Kent.
Okay.
And that would be unitedwayspokane.org.
Okay.
And you'll see a banner coming across there that says My Free Taxes.
Click that.
Click that.
All right.
And it'll take you to where you need to go.
Okay.
And then honestly, if you're having issues, give us a call, and the phone number's on the website there for you. So give us a call,
that.
and we'll get you directed in the right place.
Great.
So free service, make it work.
Yeah.
Use it to your advantage.
That's great. And what I would take this one step further, for those of you watching this, send this link to friends.
You bet.
Okay, because we all know of people who could use the help, and free isn't a bad cost.
Surprisingly not.
I love it. How's the United Way doing?
We're doing great.
Okay.
And doing some fabulous things. This past year has been challenging for all of us.
For all of us.
We did a fabulous partnership with Innovia Foundation, Empire Health, and a variety of others.
Right.
We're able to bring in $3+ million to respond specifically to COVID-related things. And in fact, we're working with them right now to make the final distribution of that fund.
Yeah.
We've done 2 others thus far.
Good.
That's been very reflective of who we are, if you will, as a community.
Yes.
And at the same time, I think all of us recognize that there are lots of challenges that we need to talk about, address, change.
Yeah.
Make sure that everyone has a chance to succeed.
Absolutely. That's really important.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have you back and talk about
Love
some
to.
of the other things that United Way is
Love
doing
to.
and so forth. But right now, the priority is get your taxes done, okay? Check on the website. Pass this along to a friend or neighbor, too, okay? Thank you, Tim.
Thank you,
Good
Kent.
job. All right.
All right.
Thanks for watching the Pulse of Spokane, everybody. Have a good day.
What? You haven't been to the library lately? Stop in today and see that the library is more than books. Spokane County Library District facilities feature on-site technology, including Wi-Fi, computers, and printers, as well as free use of meeting rooms. The Library District offers events and programs for all ages, from story times to career development and employer classes to Social Security workshops. Our staff is well trained and happy to help. Find out more about your library at scld.org.
Welcome to Tom Sawyer Country Coffee.
Tom Sawyer Country Coffee only roasts the finest organic coffee for our signature blends. Enjoy a cup at our coffee shop and local businesses and organizations across the region.
I'm Tom Sawyer, and we choose the Pacific Northwest.
Hi, this is Kurt Stockwell with Well Dressed Walrus. We are a local website design and development company here in Spokane. What we do is build beautiful, usable websites for local businesses. A website needs to be beautiful, it needs to be usable for your users, your customers, and yourself. Contact us anytime. We'd love to talk with you about your online marketing.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Pulse. We are where you are. Check us out on any of these other platforms as well as our website. This show is sponsored by Local 29 Firefighters Union, Homes for You, and Apex Cannabis.